Sullivan the show. That Dylan Sullivan show. Dylan Sullivan show. All right, hey Dillheads, it's Dylan Sullivan, and you're a Dillhead. How you doing? You having a good day so far? It's whatever day it is right now that you're watching this. For all intents and purposes, today is right now. So hello, and welcome back to the Dylan Sullivan show. I will be doing subjects today. I have a subject generator here, and this is partially inspired because I'm going to do Bottom of the Barrel tonight, Brian Simpson's show at the Comedy Mothership. It's a wonderful show he made where there are subjects from the audience in a bucket. Comedians go up, pull a subject, and improvise a set. So you can pull from the bucket many times. So in the spirit of doing that tonight, I wanted to get in some practice, and hopefully we'll have some fun too. I don't know what the structure of this podcast is yet. Just kind of throwing things at the wall. So thanks for watching. We are sponsored by nobody. Be sure if you need nothing to call 188 nothing. All right, so let's begin with the subjects. Subjects. What subjects on the Dylan Sullivan show will Dylan subject you to? Subject 1 is cobblers. Who's the last cobbler you've been to? At first I thought cobblers were like people who made peach cobbler. Oh, you go down to your local cobbler and you get a peach or cherry cobbler, and that's their profession. They're very, very good at cobblers. And who doesn't enjoy a cobbler on a cold day? Ooh, who wants warm fruit? Dylan does on a cold day. But cobblers are the shoe guys. Daniel Day-Lewis apparently makes shoes. He's a cobbler. He's the best actor in the world and simultaneously cobbles shoes. I feel like that's a hobby you have to take up if you're that guy. Like if this is all a marketing thing, life itself, life and art, then Daniel Day-Lewis's would be cobbling. Because it couldn't be like, if Daniel Day-Lewis liked, if Daniel Day-Lewis liked tuna, if Daniel Day-Lewis liked something ordinary, like if he liked racquetball, wouldn't you be a little bit like, I guess he's not as much as an artiste as I thought he was. I need Daniel Day-Lewis to do pretentious things in his waking life as well as his acting. I'm saying pretentious in a way that like he's extremely talented and good at his job, but if you saw a picture of Daniel Day-Lewis in Walmart, you would think, oh, he's preparing for a role. He's going to pretend to be a poor person, and he's going to do a phenomenal job. He's going to be the best damn poor person. He could be a better poor person than anyone could think of. A cobbler. Who gets millions of dollars through, acting and doing your profession and goes, you know what? I want to make shoes. That's a brand choice, Daniel Day-Lewis. Daniel Day-Lewis isn't going to tech deck. That would be great if he did. I'm Daniel Day-Lewis. I like to ride skateboards with my fingers. I don't even know if Daniel Day-Lewis is British, but he's smart, so I assume he's British. God, those British. You get me every time. Every time I think that I'm still mad about 1776, you pull me back in with Daniel Day-Lewis, if he's even, British. If he's not, that's a separate discussion. But cobblers make shoes. Is so would you call like those kids in the shoe factories cobblers? Little cobblers? That's like the PR. We don't these kids aren't in sweatshop factories. They're cobblers. They're aficionados of the shoe. They don't slave labor. They cobble. You gotta be a real smart person to want to be a cobbler as a hobby. There's probably real cobblers that are like, why Daniel Day-Lewis, why are you trying to shadow me right now? I'm not going to teach you how to cobble. Go act in a movie. But cobbling is a very Daniel Day-Lewis hobby, you know? That's interesting, and that makes you think, oh, like, what an artist. That he has all this fame and glory, but he doesn't want any of that. He just wants to make shoes in a hut on a mountain in a small village. Daniel Day-Lewis doesn't care about the fame or the accolades. He cares about cobbling. I don't buy it, bud. I don't buy it. No, maybe he does. You know what? He probably does, and I'm being cynical for his cobbling dreams. Daniel Day-Lewis's real dream was to be a cobbler, and acting was just a way to get to it. He said, God, I'm never going to make the perfect shoe if I can't act. God, I want to be Abraham Lincoln. This is my impression of Daniel Day-Lewis on the set of Abe Lincoln. Ooh, look at those shoes. God, I can't wait to clock out so I can get back to figuring out how to make a wedge. What kind of shoes does he make? God, there's so many questions. When I heard that Daniel Day-Lewis likes to cobble, I said, give him another Oscar. Because that's the kind of language, you know. If Daniel Day-Lewis liked the Packers, yeah, I'm sure a lot of people do. But focus on acting. It's like if you're great, if you're considered great in like the arts, everyone has to see that you're a little weird for some reason. Daniel Day-Lewis can't just, yeah, I saw that new Marvel movie. It was pretty cool. It was dope. No, he has to be like, what do I do with my downtime? I cobble. I gather leathers and shoe materials. I go into my hut on the village on the mountain, and I cry while I weave the shoes. Never acknowledging that I'm a famous actor because it's not cool. It's not cool to want this. I cobble now. What if you heard Miley Cyrus was a cobbler? Miley Cyrus, everyone's trying to find their cobbling. Everyone has their money-making machine. And then they have their true passion. And for Daniel Day-Lewis, it's around the shoe. Good for him. Damn. Very good for him. Let's do another subject, shall we? The next is the military. Ooh, fun one. No, I don't have much to say about the military. They exist. There's branches of the military, and the running joke is that each one of them says the other is gay. As a comedian, I know this because anytime there's a military person in the crowd, you ask them what their branch they're in, and they tell you, and then you go, "Oh, the gay one," and everyone goes, "Oh, that's the running joke." Is which branch of the military is gay? Air Force isn't gay. Army's gay. Army's not gay. Navy's gay because they're on boats and they got little matching hats. No, Navy's not gay. Air Force is gay. They're two. Everybody. The number one insult that you can have is calling somebody gay who's not gay. And the military thrives on this. The one thing that binds all of our branches together is the commonality that, oops, we're not the gay ones, you're the gay ones. Wouldn't it be funny if you're the gay one? I tell you, if you haven't tried comedy or you have, just ask someone what they do. If they're in a branch of the military, call them gay. And they'll be like, no, we're not gay. They're gay. And the cycle continues. You couldn't even say you were gay, a little while back. And then President Bush, what about fucking great guy, he goes, don't say it, just be it, but don't. You can, but don't let me hear about it. George Bush was like, trust me, I know, buddy, but I don't know. You know what I mean? George Bush was like, hey, Mr. Soldier, great to, I got a great George Bush impression, by the way. Hey, Mr. Soldier, everybody knows you're a little funny in the pants. Let's just... I got to get busy going on this airplane with drinks. Don't say it. Hey, George Bush, don't. Yeah. I mean, everyone had to know they were, everyone had to know the gay ones were gay, unless they didn't. Ooh, suspicious. They should make 10 movies about it that nobody cares about. That'd be fun. Hey, can we make another 10 movies about how someone's gay? Yes. Next subject I got is laundry. Yo, I've been attacking my laundry. I did 3 loads yesterday, 2 loads today, and another one's drying as we speak. I always get behind on laundry. I'm always 8 loads behind on laundry. And if you really want to do laundry right, you got to do it all one day, and you got to fold it. Because if you keep on doing laundry, eventually the folding process is where it gets me. That's the most tedious part of the process of folding laundry, is folding laundry, because it's like the last thing you need to do, and you have to do it unless you want wrinkled clothing. And most of the time, I don't mind if my clothes are wrinkled. But, I used to have coin laundry. I used to go to a coin laundry place, and I never felt safe in the laundromat. Maybe I'm just going to the wrong ones. Actually, laundromats are a nice vibe. It's a very human place. Hey, we all have dirty clothes. What are you gonna, We all have dirty clothes, and we all need to get it done, and none of us have washers. So bring your grandma and sit her down on one of those plastic chairs for 4.5, 6 hours. Put your clothes in a dryer that's way too big. Put your clothes in a dryer that's way, way too big. Or much too small. And then they've got those dryers that you can put a horse pelt in. These massive dryers. I don't know exactly what they're for. You could fit an entire You can fit like a person, like 2 people in some of these dryers, if you fit them right. Laundry, I will say, is it's calming. The buzz of a machine working, kind of soothing. And then all of a sudden it goes, everything's chilling, and then, hey, that's what my laundry does. It goes, la 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 la. I'm a dryer and I'm working. It scares the shit out of me when I do laundry at night. I go, who killed me? Who shot me? But it's just laundry. I am fortunate now because the place I'm in now has washer dryer in my bathroom, which has been incredible. It makes me actually do laundry. It's a phenomenal feeling. God, no better feeling than walking into a bathroom and showering and going, oh, my dirty clothes are right by the wash. So now I don't have to do diddly in terms of doing laundry. My laundry is, I'm always working with it. I'm always working with the laundry. So yeah, that's laundry. Turtles. Yo, I had a snapping turtle bit me once when I was a kid. They're strong. They got strong jaws. They've been giving head for a while now. Strong jaw. I want to get a turtle and then get it one of those. Have you seen those jaw clenchers online? They say, "Hey, you're not happy with your jaw? Chew on a ball." It's so stupid. What they can get away selling to us is insane. They go, hey, you don't have you need a better jawline? Here's a rubber ball, you dog. I'm maybe it works, but it's so goofy. It's the goofiest thing. And I've seen one of them where it's like the chew ball, but it was hooked up to a necklace. So this guy was like this insane jaw just going, oh yeah, I keep this with me all the time. Can you imagine going out with a ball necklace? Oh, I gotta make my jaw stronger on the go. And I don't want to forget it. I want to always have it on me. I want my chew toy. That's what it is. They've marketed us a chew toy. And they're like, no, but your jaw. And we fell for it. And maybe it works, but probably doesn't. It just seems like chewing on a ball. I think you could just chew on anything and it would have the same effect as chewing on this ball. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. And I don't have a jaw. I had my jaw removed when I was young. No jaw. Jawless. Just have the top teeth. I don't have a bottom row of teeth. A lot of people don't know that about me. That's jaw. And that was turtles for some reason. I don't know how I got away from turtles. I mean, did we kill them? Remember, everyone was concerned, turtles specifically, with the straws. They said turtles, they always get straws in their mouth. You ever think these turtles just wanted a drink? That's why they did it? Because I'll tell you something, turtles. I value a plastic straw more than your life. And I think if we were all honest, we all do. If they could come up with a straw that wasn't plastic, that felt like plastic, I think a lot of us would feel would not turn our head away to this turtle genocide that's going on. But right now, it's like, okay, so now I get a paper lemonade because of the straw to save this turtle I haven't seen. When turtles, if you know, hardly any of them, dislike straws when they're not in their nose. I did see that one video though where they got the turtle, and the turtle's got the straw in his nose, and it goes, "Help! Help! Ah! Ah! Fuck!" And then that was a video I felt bad about, because that seemed like it hurt the turtle. But that was such a gruesome image of this turtle. The straw went right in its nose, and it's not a big nose happening. So I don't get like how the turtle, like, does the turtle swim like nostril first? I don't know. Who's to say? We should save the turtles, but if it's at the cost of straws, that's really got to evaluate that cost analysis. I don't know what that means, but you got to do it. Wow, Fortune tellers. Yes, please. I've been to a fortune teller just because I went to New York and I wanted to know, like, what I wanted to see what all the buzz was about. And I went to 2 separate fortune tellers. And one was this old woman, and she was sweet and kind. And then the other was this like 20-year-old who was like, I think, taking over the fortune telling family business. And she didn't give a shit. She was like, you probably just, probably got some good things happening, probably got some bad things happening. Like, she didn't believe in it. And I don't believe in it, but sell me the idea. Like the old lady fortune teller, I was like, oh, old, wise. And she's like, you're going to take a vacation one day. And I said, I am going to take a vacation one day. How did you know? But she was like, she really played up the image, the ambiance of everything. She was like, this chair, this chair that probably 150 years old, that chair. And look at all these bells and bots hanging around my little, fortune telling space. And she's like, oh, the wind. And then this other chick's like getting Snapchats. It's like, yeah, that'll be $80. You want me to tell you your fortune? That'll be $80. You don't want to know your fortune unless you give me another $20. I hate you, Mom and Dad. You made me open up this fortune telling business. I don't even have the gift. She probably has the biggest gift of all. She's just resisting it. She's the one who's the actual fortune teller. But she's like, no, I don't know anybody's fortune. I just want to go out this weekend. Everybody sucks. Everybody sucks, and you suck because it's in these cards right here. Tell you your fortune. You got a bright future in the dark past. Let's hope they don't switch up. I just learned how to drive. I can drive by myself now. I don't need your permission. Tell your fortune. You want to know your fortune? You want to know what you're doing next week? Fuck off. Drive my car, Sonic. Get a beverage. I don't want to tell you a fortune, Dylan. Dylan, you want to know your fortune? Check Instagram. You want to know your fortune? Make a TikTok. Give me those cards back. Give me those cards back. I'm going to go to a ravine with my friends and smoke cigarettes and tell fortunes. all my friends are other witch fortune tellers. We're all witches, and we go out and break bottles and tell fortunes. And then the old lady's like, the stones of Emadan mixed with the moon sky parallels the wolf's scream echoes. Oh, she said, shut up, Grandma. That's the old way. I tell you your fortune by text message. I've got a LinkedIn. Follow my QR code if you want to know your fortune. I tell fortunes. Tag me in that post once you've learned your fortune. Generations of fortune tellers. They gotta make a movie about this. Like, one fortune teller, she's like teaching her, like, you know, spoiled granddaughter how to fortune tell, and the granddaughter's like, I never learned your way of fortune telling. I don't even want to tell fortunes. I want to go to the mall. I want to go to the mall with my friends and kick over baskets. I don't want to tell fortune. Disney presents. But you have to. It's the family way. The family. I don't care about family fortune telling business. And then she meets a ghost in the mall. Wait, what's that? What was that? And then it's like the fun ghost that's like, you have to tell the fortune or else everyone you know will be fortuneless. Wait, why me? Why me? Why'd I get picked for the fortune teller? I just want to go to the mall with my friends. Yeah. And then over the course of the movie, she'll learn, like, maybe telling the fortune is cool. Maybe telling fortune has more than I thought it was. I have been self-absorbed. I have been Grandma. And Grandma's like, I always knew you had it. Like, maybe the new way and the old way can coexist. Fortune teller. Disney's a fortune teller. Tarot, please. And Disney fortune teller. Okay, so that's fortune tellers. Sailing. Oh, I listened to 3 pages of The Old Man and the Sea. And what is it? It's not a skip. There's a word they have for an empty fishing vessel. He says skiff. Old Man in the Sea in the skiff, a flat-bottomed open boat. Old man's skiff's empty. No fish on that skiff. People who sail are generally wealthy, but God, you gotta love the open water. I guess sailing would be fun these days. I love getting out in the open water and having a little booze. Booze and large bodies of water mix so well. You get a boat, you get some friends, you get some booze on a lake, God forbid. That's a good day. Oh, it's a little hot. No worries. I'll dive in this cold, refreshing water. God, I don't want to, people used to sail for real, though. They didn't have motors. They used their freaking flaps. Where did all the sailors go, You never talk to them. You're never at a party and somebody goes, I sail. I'm a sailor. Hey, what do you do? I'm in software development. What do you do? I'm real estate and doing crypto. Like, I got some side hustles. What do you do? I'm a sailor. I sail the oceans, exploring for new land. But there's not really any undiscovered land, Dylan. There's we can see all of Earth from space. Shut up. Not the route. You can't see it the route I go. The route I go, there's some new land, and I'm gonna find it. Nobody sails like they used to. People take planes and trains. That's okay. Quick little rant. I tried to go on a train trip, and trains are very expensive. They're more expensive than flying, which is like, why? A train should be one of the cheaper options. A train should be more expensive than a bus, less expensive than a plane. The order's messed up. I was looking at these trains, they're like hundreds of dollars. I want to be on a train. Oh, I've taken a few train trips across the country, and they are so fun. They're a blast. They have a viewing cart. You walk in, and you can see the whole world around you. And you're going fast. We saw an eagle. We saw an eagle on our train trail. That was a magical thing. I took a bunch of edibles and I went on train and I just pretended to, and I went to the viewing cart and I got drunk and it was so fun. I had snacks moving fast. Having snacks while you're moving fast is so fun. Road trip snacks, pass the Pringies. Road trip snacks, oh, I'll have a big ass water. Well, someone's going to have to pee soon. I love getting on a train with a sandwich and a dream. I like a train with a sandwich and a dream, and I got nicotine pouches on, and I'm having a good time. Just being on a train. That's all you need. You don't need a whole lot. Be on a train. And now these train costs are getting through the roof, man. What happened to us? We used to be a train country. There always used to be those talks. You always hear it like of a really fast train that they were making. I haven't seen it. When did we lose our way? When did America lose its way in being a train company? I tell you, one of the best trains is the Hogwarts Express. That's a good train. That's all I wanted when I was like a kid and now, to be on a train with my friends, eating chocolate toads that can jump. That's all I wanted. Anything from the trolley? Yes. One chocolate frog, please. But if I was really trying to have fun, they'd say, anything from the trolley, dear? And I'd say, yeah, I'll take the whole lot. And me and my friends would enjoy a literal cart of snacks on a train in Europe. Trains are so cool. I love a train. It's way better than a bus. And if it's long distance, it's like normal people that come on trains. They like oh my God. To see America. There's a train that goes on the coast in California. And that seems like a great day. Too many planes are all stressful. They don't even have security on trains. They just say, get on, hope things work out. That's crazy. The anti-terrorism stuff only went to planes. With trains, they said, if you're on a train, it's on you, bud. They don't. I remember I would take a train sometimes from Chicago And you go into the train, and it looks like one of those things from the 30s where it's like everyone's in a train station and it says, going to Boston this way, or and you just walk on a train and no one would check. I brought so many drugs and I was so high and drunk it was amazing. And then I'd eat little snacks on the trolley. Oh, text from Jeffrey. Da da da. Da da da. Jeffrey sent me a text right now. He's wondering if he can come on the Dylan Sullivan show. So I'll text him right now. If you want to come by, it's easy to keep going. Yeah, Jeffrey Berner's texting me right now. He might come over if you want to come by. If you want to come by, it's easy. It's easy to keep this pod rolling. Exclamation mark. That's Jeffrey Berner. Jeffrey Berner is just an incredible person. And he's always down for a coffee, and he's always down for Denny's. God, we haven't even talked about this week at Denny's. It was a wonderful week. I went last night. Just wonderful. Just wonderful pancakes, wonderful service, familiar faces. There's this lady, I toggle between two servers. Well, really three, but it's mainly two are the main ones. And the one yesterday, she definitely does hardcore drugs, but she shows up, She definitely, does some hardcore drugs, but she's kind, and she's always, hey, honey, hey. She's like, hey, hey, sweetheart. Hey, sweetheart. You want some more water? And, the water's, full. Everyone's water. You want water? No, we're good. Thank you. She's, very, so sometimes she shows up, really high, but she always does the job. That's what I appreciate about Denny's. It's yo, you don't judge me, I don't judge you. That's the atmosphere we create. We're all here at Denny's, and we made the choices that led up to this. We all did. So let's skip the judgment for a little bit. She's kind and she does her job. And she's high. And who wouldn't want to be at Denny's? It's magical, a magical place. And if you're wondering if their music was good, it was so good last night. There's a little Alanis Morissette. It's kind of like coffee, smooth vibes at, 2 a.m. eating pancakes. Man. The other server, Dante, who I love, he's the homie. He's my main guy. And he told me he's having a kid. We're smoking weed. I smoke weed with him. We smoke weed in his car. And it's fun, And then we'll order Denny's. And it's a good ass time. And we've learned about each other and we joke with each other. He's got that kind of mentality. I walk in and he goes, you piece of shit. Who let this piece of shit in? And I go, you fucker. You fuck. And we're all friends, Dante's cool. And then there's another guy who I don't know much about. He's reserved, He's a reserved guy, and you can tell he also does drugs. But okay. The server last night, she's maybe more meth crack. Little meth crack. hard stuff. And the quiet guy seems more like anti-anxiety, Xanax, pills. He kind of seems like that guy. But he's kind and he does his job and he comes in and he's always cordial. And last night he said, thanks man and all that. He kind fella, but definitely on pills. And so I have the trio is Dante, who's he's weed. He's your typical stoner guy. He's got a new kid on the way. Things are good in that department. Then we got the lady. I forget her name. I shouldn't be saying their names anyway, but fuck it. I doubt the Denny's HR is. Hey, do you do drugs? Hey, if you do drugs, you can't work here at Denny's. We want you to be sober at 3:30 a.m. and serve pancakes to drunk people. Don't do drugs. I doubt Denny's is like that. I've been watching a lot of Denny's. I watched the CEO of Denny's. What's her name? Kelly Van something. Anyway, I was watching a podcast with her. She was talking about the Denny's brand. She was at Chili's for a little while. She ran Red Lobster, but only for like a year. I think she got booted. But she was also at a bigger corporation of food brands that she was heavily involved in. Simply a super qualified lady. And she now runs Denny's, so I'm really excited. She's been at it for, I think, over a year now at Denny's. So I'm really excited what she's going to do to Denny's post-pandemic in terms of their information. You can look up a lot of company information, including their stock. Denny's does trade on the the stock market. So, if you want that information, it's a good place to get it. You can look through their initiatives. Kelly's very about the mental health of her employees, which I think is a good thing. Kelly cares. She started as a 16-year-old waitress. She started just as a waitress when she was 16 and worked up the ranks. And now she's the CEO of Denny's. So keep pushing for your dreams. Kelly, I am so excited where the company is going. And at least as an avid Denny's customer, I can say with confidence, it's going in the right direction. I constantly am having good times at Denny's. The menus are full of whimsy. Right now at the Denny's I go to is Bacon Mania. Actually, I don't know what's called Bacon Mania, but it's a bacon themed special that they have. So they have one slam where it's like premium bacon, which is delicious. Last night I had a slam where it had 3 different types of bacon, and during the Bacon Mania period, it's one of those fold-ins in the menu, and it came with regular bacon, thick cut bacon, and turkey bacon. And I was like, sign me up. And I get cakes, and I get panty cakeys, and some bakies. Fantastic. Man, I'm so excited about what Denny's has in store. A lot of people overlook their appetizers as well, but we had nachos last night and they were simply phenomenal. They got phenomenal nachos at Denny's. And everything's with a warm, some of these people come from prison, but they're nice. Like, there's this one at the other location I go to. There's the big 4, as I've described, 4 main Chili's. And then Denny's. And then there's one Denny's up north outside of the big 4. And people say, oh, Dylan, doesn't that count? No, it doesn't. For the Austin area, there are 4 24-hour Denny's. And the Denny's off Hobbs and Wobbler is open from 5 a.m. to 12 a.m. And... honey, if a Denny's ain't open 24 hours, it ain't a Denny's. So I don't count it. I'm not concerned with but that could be my fatal flaw. What if that's the Denny's I overlook and that's the Denny's that was the most important? I don't know. Oh, one of my friends was telling me there's a Burger King. No, was it a Burger King Denny's? It was something in Denny's together. And it's two bad restaurants together. But I love when they do that. I don't know if you've ever experienced the KFC Taco Bell, Pizza Huts in your lifetime, but what a magical place in the Americana landscape where you could go and you could get a pizza and you could get a taco and you could get some chicken all in one place. Who does that? That's America. All these pretentious French people talking about, oh, America's fat and stupid. Oh, if we're so fat and stupid, why did we combine 3 food groups in one location? And that's an idea that we threw away. We threw away that idea. You don't see many of them. That's an afterthought. And damn, that bangs. So, I don't know, make some bread. Make more bread. We're so excited for you to make good bread and be mad at us. Don't judge me for what happened in world wars. Okay? I wasn't at the treaty. I didn't sign that treaty. I didn't secede. So don't judge me. Fat and stupid. Get a job. Work at Denny's. Dummy. Oh, Americans, they just eat whatever. Because that's what our government gave us. Why are you mad at us for it? I could go on about the pretentious French and these Europeans online. Oh, Americans do. You know what? That's the cards we were dealt, jerk. We're trying hard. We love each other. You could go to any Denny's at 3 a.m. and you could meet a crack addict you like. Okay? So go read a book. Become more intelligent and cold in your intelligent book mansion. I'm done with it. I'm sick of this shit. If you French were really that good, then why'd we make French fries? I think we made French fries. If we didn't, we definitely improved them. And they go, they look at this cup. This is what I would do if I was French. Oh, look, this is like, a cup for an entire family of 8? No, and you know it. You don't drink water, weirdo, and you don't put ice in your drinks, so don't call me fat and stupid. You don't even have ice in your soul. Oh, what a big cup. I can't lift it with my aristocrat sentiments. Grow up. We're trying. Okay? And not all of us are fat, stupid racists. Some of us are just one of those things. Or 2. Or 3, but fuck you. Portugal, fuck. The French are so wrong about us. Oh, what is this, a swimming pool? You know it's not. You know that this is not a large. I went to Amsterdam once and I went to a movie and they had one size popcorn. And it was small and they said, sweet or salty? Dylan, would you like sweet or salty? And I went, salty, I guess. And it didn't even have butter on it. It just had a pound of salt. You guys are weird. You guys don't drink water and you only eat salt. Salt on the fish. Salt on the popcorn. Salt. And then you drink coffee with no water. You go to Europe, you can't find a cup of water anywhere. And when they do, they're pissed at you, like, oh, water. Get real. French. I gotta call Gareth. Gareth just called. Let's see what Gareth has to say about all this. Gareth will know what to do. Just gotta hook him up to this. Gareth?
Yo, can you hear me?
Wait, Gareth? Wait, let me
Yeah, now I can hear you. What are you doing, Playboy?
Gareth?
Yes, this is Gareth.
Gareth, can you hear me?
I can't. Can you not hear me?
Can you guys hear Gareth?
Fuck, dude.
Okay, we're gonna try that again. Which is the frickin' one that's connected to the Bluetooth? Okay, so this should be... Let's see. Okay, let's try now. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here's Gareth Fisk.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, Gareth Fisk, you're on the Dylan Sullivan show. How are you?
Oh my God, I feel so honored. I'm doing great, dude. I'm hanging out.
Nice.
How are you? What the fuck's going on the Dylan Sullivan show today?
Oh, I was just wrapping up the week, my week at Denny's, and I was talking about how the French. I'll tell you this. I'll ask your opinion about this. Don't you think the French have been making fun of us for too long, and maybe they're just mad that their country isn't as cool?
Oh, dude. The French? You're talking about the French right now? Are you trying to get me pissed off? What the fuck?
I know. Well, they
talk about the French right now, dude. They're making fun of us.
They
Those
are
little sissy girls.
Yeah.
Are you talking? They're talking shit about us.
They're talking shit about us again. Yeah, I swear to God.
Dude. No fucking way. They smell so. Every single person I've ever met from that country smells like dick and ass.
Yeah.
So. And they get offended when you tell them that. So that's the worst part about it. It's like, yo, I'm trying to tell you you smell bad. And then they're like, oh, no, yeah, I don't smell bad. Yeah, I'm cultured.
I know. No.
That's literally, I've had that happen to me. I've had that happen to me in a group chat. So
it's insane. I don't know why the French got in your group chat, but I'm sorry about that. And I'm sorry they made you feel bad.
Yeah, thanks. I'm sorry. I'm probably yelling right now, unneeded on your on the Dylan Sullivan show.
No, Gareth, you're a wonderful guest. I was just telling them how the French, like, you know how the French sometimes they'll see a cup, like a cup from America, and they'll be like, oh, that's like super extra large. They'll see a small cup. And then they'll be like, oh, that's what you Americans drink? We don't drink as much.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about. And that's what's so funny is, like, now it's all the same, too. I think they have the exact same size cups as us. Because I'm not sure if McDonald's changed the cups internationally, but I know that was a big deal that they upgraded to the same thing. I will give them this, though. Their food is incredible. Like, there's something about the cows there. Apparently, it's the cows.
Yeah.
I always think of that scene from Inglourious Bastards where he's like, oh, pour the glass of milk. He's like,
right.
The glass of your milk. Like, it's everybody that, like, all my friends that have been to France are like, no, that's so true. Like, the beef and it just all tastes better there. But it's not deserving of them making fun of us.
I know.
Like, well, that's insane.
The thing is, and I was just telling the listeners of the Dylan Sullivan show this, we're kind of dealing with the cards we're dealt, you know? Like, what? That's just like us making fun of, like, Ugandans because they're poor. It's like, well, you know, they're poor.
Well, yo, hey, look, I think that America, like, I think that's the best part about America is being able to make yourself, like do whatever you want. Like I think like if you want to have a big ass gulp, fuck yeah, do that, dude. Do you? And if there's anybody preventing me from doing what I want to do, they can suck my dick, dude.
Yeah.
That's what I
Well,
can say to them.
they always go for the drinks, and that French comic, when he was in town, we played poker with that one time. He looked over
Oh,
at my
yes,
drink. I had a huge drink. To be fair, it was a fucking massive drink. But he said, "Oh, do you have a pool in there?" It's like, hey, bud, I want to drink a lot of liquid, and Europeans are
Listen,
known for being dehydrated.
I like that he wears that black and white shirt all the time because he looks and fucking sounds exactly like Pepe Le Pew.
Yeah, he's
Like,
a
he also
goddamn French
smells
are a
like
bunch of mimes, a bunch of snooty mimes.
yeah, he does look like a snooty fucking mime, dude.
Yeah, he's a mime that doesn't talk except to tell you that you're unintelligent. That's the only
Dude,
time those
fuck
mimes talk, is to say, but you are also dumb. And like, you
He
just
did
broke
say
character.
something. He did say something to me though that was very insightful because I feel like every conversation I've had with some of my friends that have gone to France will always have something to say about how negative the French people were. But what's his face said that Zach, that French comic, he was like, yeah, you know, the way I feel about it though is that everyone's different. And so going and traveling to different places is different for everybody. And I was like, you're so right about that because all my friends are dick bags. They were probably in France being absolute dick bags. And so the French were assholes to them, right? So, you know,
So how do we
there's
heal?
a lot of that.
How do we? Because that's the thing, Gareth, is I think with most Europeans, I want to be their friend, but I don't know how to broach the topic.
Are we going to solve the human crisis right now? Are we solving world peace right now? how do we become friends with everybody, Gareth? I don't know, Dylan. I really don't.
I'm just
I
kidding.
want to be friends with everybody, but it would be so much simpler if we could all just be like, hey, we all want better for our people. But no, we all have to be like, you fucking stink, loser. your drinks are fucking too big.
Fuck the French, dude.
Fuck the French, dude. Fuck those fucking losers, dude. We saved their bitches in 2000 and, well, it was 1947, I think, 48. And fuck them. They never fucking thanked us properly for that. I should be getting my balls licked by some hot French girl right now.
I know. It's a shame they think we're simpletons.
Isn't that weird?
It's crazy.
Isn't that
dude.
fucking weird with all of the shit that they had going on in their country? Are you at all informed about all of the things that they're going through right now?
I mean,
they have no rights.
They have no rights?
They have no fucking rights. It's cool. They have some rights, but it's bad. It's very bad. It's like if you look some of these laws up in France, you're gonna be like, oh shit, I'm super happy to be in America.
Yeah, I'm never gonna do that, but I'll take your word for it. I'm never gonna look into it.
Yeah, don't ever do that.
Don't call us stupid, French. Don't call us stupid and uninformed, French. We don't care about your problems.
I'm not fucking stupid, you fucking fuckers.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah. From the wise words of Gareth Fisk and Dylan Sullivan.
Suck my dick.
Suck my dick, you
the
fucking
French. Suck
French.
my dick. The French can suck my motherfucking dick. Suck it. Is that good?
Yeah, that was a wonderful segment, Gareth, and I think we learned a lot.
You know,
why did you originally call, Gareth?
I was gonna see if you wanted to chill and grill, dog. I don't know what you're doing later. Do you have to go do some sets at comedy clubs, I'm assuming, around town? Or are you free to grill some steaks and some shrimp and some grilled vegetables, and some other delicacies.
Damn, that sounds all really nice. I am downtown
It
tonight,
is
but
yeah, I know.
another
I
time.
know. Terrible. It's terrible, but it's a good thing for you. You're doing big things, dude. You're doing the shit. I'd say
If
that
only the French could be as supportive.
I just fucking hate the French, dude. Like, we want to talk about it. They started all that shit in Vietnam, by the way.
Okay,
They
ladies
did.
and gentlemen, thank you for the coming on the Dylan Sullivan Show, Gareth Fisk.
Fuck the French, dude. Suck my dick. All
Love
right,
you,
that's all.
buddy.
Love you, Dylan. I'll see you later.
See you soon. Oh, well, that was Gareth Fisk, and I'm super excited because also a text message update. Jeffrey Berner is going to be here. He's on the way. And that was 8 minutes ago. So you can tell something cool is about to happen. Anyway, thank you for letting me riff on these subjects. And in terms of the French, I hope we get to a place where we can love each other one day. I know this was a pretty bad first step. Gareth does not represent my views, but in many ways he does. So thank you for coming on the Dylan Sullivan Show, and we'll be back with Jeffrey Berner. Podcasting with Jeffrey Berner on the Dylan Sullivan Show. Don't you know that life can be Jeff and life can be Jeff? Make sure it's not a burner. Jeffrey Berner on the Dylan Sullivan Show. A very special guest for Jeffrey. Yes, we're going to talk about the French with Jeffrey Berner. I was just talking to the folks about how the French kind of seem to be pretentious, and yeah. And like I was saying, they would see this cup or your can and be like, "Oh, that is the extra large in our country." You know,
yeah,
they're always obsessed about like, "Oh,
our
you
drink
Americans
sizes.
big sizes."
Yeah,
it's like that's drink water. Europeans don't drink water at all. It's one of their faults.
Yeah,
yeah. I went to Europe a few times, and all of them like. Can't find a cup of water in that place.
Huh. So yeah, we're more hydrated.
Yeah, we're more hydrated than they are.
That's good
sure.
for you. You're supposed to be hydrated.
This fat American drinking over 40 ounces of water?
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of just sounds like my dad when he's surprised by the amount I have slept.
Right.
But with a French accent.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like, whoa, it's 2 p.m.
Yeah, I slept that long.
Yeah,
I was tired. From working minimum wage jobs
right.
and doing comedy.
Yeah.
I slept.
I went to bed at 6.
Yeah, I went to bed at 6 a.m. I woke up at 2. That's 8 hours.
Yeah.
My 8 hours is just at a different time your 8 hours is.
Yeah, but 2.
yeah, but 2 p.m. It's like, yeah, that's how time works.
I know, I'm just saying, 2 p.m. though.
I know, but like 2 p.m., like people already had full days. Yeah, people have had full days. Some of them had full days.
Yeah.
Because they woke up earlier, because they went to bed earlier.
And I'll be having a day when they're asleep.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. No, but your day's at night. So that's not day. It's the same amount of time.
Yeah.
Don't make me feel weird about this.
Yeah. I don't know if this is your experience, but I think my dad's just French. The way
He might be.
Yeah, when I describe it, because, yeah. Or, like, I'll, like, eat a lot of peanut butter, and it's like a challenge, like, for him to not comment when something is an amount he's not used to seeing.
3 pickles.
That's, yeah.
8 gummy bears?
Well, that's pretty reasonable.
Yeah. A whole bag of gummy bears? Yeah, they sell it in a bag.
Yeah, I had a bag. I wanted a bag of gummy bears.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bag, though.
A bag? What is this? A French fry? A bag of French? An entire container of French fries? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what it was contained in,
Yeah.
you French elitist.
Yeah, it is pretty. Yeah. Fuck them.
Oh, up until 4 a.m.
One time when I was a kid, a French person cut me in line. And ever since then.
God.
That really is kind of where it started. And even and even the people around me were like, oh, they're French. And for years and years, I've just been like, why didn't I know that the French will cut you in line?
They will.
Apparently.
They will. They'll do it, and they'll have no regard for who you are as a human.
Yeah.
It's really devastating sometimes.
Have we talked about France compared to Japan in terms of meow meow culture?
I don't know if we have.
They're different kinds of meow meow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I know what it is. I think like French people are like the girl that's like, you don't belong here. I went through the ropes and studied the books. I'm a paralegal.
Right.
and then Japan's like, no, I'm cuter and you suck. It's like cute versus intelligence.
Yeah.
Both meow meow.
Both meow meow. Yeah.
Both like,
But the cute one's a little more welcoming, definitely.
Yeah, the cute one's like, you might get to fuck me. You know? I'm cute.
Also, both incredibly violent histories.
Yes.
Totally peaceful now, very violent histories.
Yeah, and then to turn around and be like, you Americans!
Yeah, weren't you guys, like, beheading all your rich people?
Yeah.
Like, because you were inspired by us and you just got it way wrong?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. We had to, like, deal with, like, tragic, hard decisions and not wanting the use of violence. And then it's like, you guys came in and, like, ripped out a heart and ate it in front of the other the other prisoners and said, these Americans are violent. And then they always blame us on our past, but whenever you bring up the French past, when they've been a little too quiet.
Yeah, because they had the French Revolution.
Yeah.
Which was a bloodbath, as it's described.
Yeah, and then they signed a peace offering that fucked over their country for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Fuck France.
Yeah,
because we haven't even brought up the whole losing the... Because everyone brings up they lost, like, all the modern wars.
Mm-hmm.
But they were shitty before that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then to be the shitty guy and be like, no, I'm not the shitty guy. I'm the smart guy, and you're the shitty guy.
Yeah.
And look at the food you people eat. Yeah, because that's what our government provides us. Some of us make minimum wage and can't buy organic, even if you wanted to.
Right. Yeah, I feel like there's like 8 French people and the rest is like farmland, isn't it?
Do you think we don't want? Do you think we don't want amazing food?
Yeah.
Do you think we want these like clone cows? No.
Right.
You're being pretentious. You're like you're being a bully. You're like, you are so smart and dumb, and we are so smart because we are not dumb like you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we had a terrible education system.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the cards we were dealt, and we tried to do the best of our ability.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I had another thought on the French, but I forgot it.
I mean, that's what they'll do to you. That's what they'll do to you.
They'll cut you in line.
They'll jumble up your thoughts.
I remember there was in college we only read like one French like mythological text, and it was like the worst story I've ever read. It was, I can't remember the guy's name, but it's this general on a battlefield or something, like a general, and like his army's fighting the other army, and the other army's getting to like they're overpowering them, and he keeps being told he should blow this horn to get reinforcements, and he's not doing it. and then he finally does it, but it's too late, and he blows the horn so hard that his brains explode out his head, and that's the story.
Yes, we lost. That's like the mythology. Even their mythology is fucking pretentious. And then we died, but we are trying to save the world. But we didn't do anything. We once again didn't do anything, and we're better than you.
We did not blow our horn soon enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the lesson is blow your horn soon enough.
Yeah.
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 Wow.
Wow, French.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but we're the... You know what? I'll tell you something. Jeffrey is drinking a flavored water, and I'm drinking a regular water. But this would be a whole day's worth of water for you. Probably a weekend. Oh, did anyone bring the 1 can of water for all 8 of us for the weekend? So we get to tiredly talk about how we're smarter than everyone over there? You're dehydrated.
Right.
Drink water.
No, I might lose my beautiful frailness.
Yeah. Oh, I want to be so. I can't reach. I can't reach the phone to warn the other countries about the attack. Oh, I was so smart. Oh, it's so painful being so intelligent.
It's funny. He's like trying to get a gun from his holster.
Oh, oh no. My gun, but the trigger is too hard to pull.
Why did I open that door today?
I should have exerted all of my energy opening that screen door.
I went overboard on the window blinds.
Oh. I wish I could just fall onto a stack of books. I'm so tired I could read. God. Oh, man.
Do you think racism towards the French will ever not be okay? I think that's going to be the last one.
Yeah.
This is going to be the last one where it becomes not okay.
When comedians go on stage and they're like, oh, oui, I am French. And people are like, hey. Hey. Seriously. In 3031, we're saying we're still doing French accents in 3031. Please. It's 3031, people. Everybody's French. The French are...
Probably.
Yeah. People always worry about Russia and China, but it could be this... We gotta start sniffing the smelly cheese next door.
Yeah, what if they're slowly taking over the world through, like, pretentious art films?
Yeah. Once we acquire A24, we will be at the top of the intellect mountain.
Just cut to, like, walking down a hallway and looking through, like, the apartment doors, and everyone is just watching, like, a black and white film of, like, straw blowing in the wind.
And a naked woman who isn't hot.
Takeover is going splendid.
NPR listening has gone through the roof.
Yeah, they win us over with culture and like fine pastries.
Yeah. Mr. President, you don't need to worry about the nuclear treaty. Would you like a croissant? Oh, I love croissants.
The idea of France taking over the world is like the funniest thing ever, actually. That's...
You seem so stressed, Mr. President. How about a cigarette? Un café and one cigarette, and making fun of people who are dumb.
Okay, I mean, I don't want to get too relaxed, but...
The president is now French. I don't care for... Everyone should ride bicycles. No more cars, only bicycles. I know that it is a very, very bad solution to a country so big, but I will never want to ride bicycles.
There would be no climate change if we all just rode bikes
The
everywhere.
climate will stay the same and we will all nap. And the temperature will never waver.
Yeah, this is a good plot or subplot for something, is France taking over the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's all in the name of getting people to watch pretentious art films.
And then the main leader of the French, the boss, like the Oz behind the curtain is, we've always known that people want to seem intelligent, so we convince a whole mass of people to think they are smart when in reality they have none of the opinions that are their own. We have convinced an entire population that they are intelligent, but the ironic thing is, it is the dumbest thing in the world to think you are intelligent. We are the French. We like cheese.
Well, they are. It is just like a very hedonist culture.
Yeah. Oh, someone fuck me while I drink a coffee and a cigarette on the mountain of dough.
Yeah, and then they just act like they're geniuses.
Yeah. Oh, it is a genius that we drink in smaller increments.
We are intellectual. Yeah.
We are so intellectual. They start banning Marvel movies. This film has been stopped because its narrative is straightforward.
At no point is this film a dream.
Yeah. There is hardly a voiceover of a character that you do not meet in the movie.
They're burning Marvel movies?
Yeah.
Like they have Marvel movie burnings?
Yeah. They start going to houses. I'm sorry, but your tree is not personified. The French, we are so good.
It's anything commercial gets
Yeah.
burned, yeah.
Yeah. The top 10 on the billboard will be the bottom 10. And the bottom 10 will be the top 10 on the billboard. The poor artists will make $100 million a year, and doctors will make poems.
Yeah, we should write this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is the beginning of your movie not at the end? Why does this have an ending? Your story is not ambiguous enough. Try removing all the dialogue.
You've seen a lot of French movies, huh?
Ah, oui. Lars von Trier.
Okay.
He made a movie called Climax where this dance company gets snowed in on a dance recital, and then someone spikes their punch with hallucinogenics. And they all have to dance, but it's evil. Everyone's freaking out because they're on drugs and they're all dancing and all touching each other as you do the second society holds. And they're all touching each other, and there's a child who dies.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, in the movie.
It's like...
Who cares? We are so nihilistic. We do not care about the things of children. Yeah, in one of the scenes, the kid accidentally gets locked into the they put him in the closet so that he doesn't because he's freaking out because he had some of the acid punch.
Okay.
And it turns out to be not just a supply closet, it's like an electrical closet. And then he switches the switch and he dies, and his mother's like, no, I must dance, I do not care about my baby dying. He was like 6 or 7 or whatever. But I do not care, I will continue to dance.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I think that's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the same guy that
I've heard
had
the name Lars von Trier.
exit through the gift shop or
Heard of
enter
it.
the void, and
Heard of
it's like the first shot is a vagina and then a penis slams into the camera. It's because it starts at the birth of this person.
Okay.
Yeah. So the whole shot is, the first shot is in a vagina and then a penis hits it a bunch and comes on the frame and then a baby is born in the first person because the baby sees the father's dick and semen.
Yeah, do you remember when you were born? And
Yeah, I remember looking at my father come all over me and I entered the world and was French.
yeah, I developed very quickly. I actually, when my dad pulled his dick out, I was like holding on to the dick.
Yeah. Father, your penis is here.
I am your son. Hello.
It's like the Michelangelo. But your dad's dick. Yeah.
Mother.
The French are weird sexually too.
Right.
They're a bunch of pervs.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, but war. You Americans and your war. Why don't you jack off your brother? Like a Frenchman.
So they say hello, they jerk off there.
It's intelligent to have sex with your siblings. It's like, what are you guys talking about?
You simply let your social norms.
Yeah, oh, the social norms of not sleeping with your mother. They're so archaic. God, the French suck. Well, I'm sorry. I was talking to Gareth about this. He called and I just had him
Talking
on.
to him about the French. Is
yeah,
Gareth
and
French?
No, he hates them.
Cool.
Yeah, we got an ally. But anyway, thanks for coming by. That's probably good enough time to wrap up. We'll start making our way over. Dylan Sullivan Show, motherfucker. Y'all motherfuckers better subscribe if you like listening to this podcast, motherfucker. And also share with your friends if you like and leave a comment on stuff. That's the Dylan Sullivan Show, motherfucker. That's how the fuck we do shit around here, you good friend of mine. Yeah.